Good morning, everybody. Welcome back to my channel. My name is Sandra. Today we are going to plan for the week of October 13th to the 19th in my Planner Perfect Gabriella Wide. This is a traveler's notebook, and let's take a look at the previous week while we're at it. So I feel like my deco is fairly simple. My bow is flat because that's kind of what happens when you lay it down. Kind of gets crushed a little bit. All right. Let's take a look. So this was the last week that I was in this planner. I actually did get a few of these things done. You'll notice I switched my pen also. I'm using a tool pen now. So I got my haul done. Secure Sunset, Fall Haul, Cocoa Daisy I filmed last night. I will edit that and post it on Monday. I haven't worked on these at all, but I'm not going to do an artist date. So I'm going to take this out. Let's go through the dates here. Okay. Oh, and I did do all of these things here. Except I didn't edit the top video. Okay. So I did something. We were talking about this last time, and I went ahead and did it because I thought it was a good idea. So I took what would be Monday, and I made a to-do list and a menu plan. And you know what? It worked out, except I realized I hardly got anything done on my list. So I started cleaning up yesterday. So I did my makeup, did the makeup brushes. I gave my dog a bath. And then today I'm going to be doing the rest of this stuff here. It's Friday the 10th, I believe. Let's see. Yeah, Friday, October 10th. And I'm going to clean my Jeep maybe tomorrow or Sunday because we're not having Thanksgiving dinner till Monday. So that gives me time. But I will be doing the rest of this stuff today. So far I haven't been good with the menu either. We had spaghetti. That was it. And then Tuesday, Wednesday, we did not follow through because I didn't have fresh hamburger. I have frozen. And then the only person who actually eats tacos is my husband. And he's like, well, instead of just making tacos for me, how about you make something that everybody will eat? So we changed the plan a bit. And today is Friday. So I guess, yeah, today is Friday. So we're having takeout today. So this was Monday. Tuesday. Wednesday. I love this pumpkin down in the corner. Thursday. Friday. This would be today. And then I will script tomorrow. So again, I'm back down to single page spreads. So I think I'm going to do the same thing again for next week because I really did enjoy having it like this. And I think this is very neat. I think it's easy and I know where to go for my menu plan. So I'm going to do it the same thing again for this week. So what we're going to do is pull my book out. It's just easier to plan this way. And I'm going to get all of my stickers and washi. And I think I said I was going to stick with the Cocoa Daisy theme this week. And then the week after is going to be other random stickers that I got from Etsy. And then the week after that is going to be a Halloween week. Right? So let's get to planning. Alright guys, we are all done. So I'm going to tell you what I did here. Number one, I had to put the video on fast mode and quiet mode because, with music playing of course, because my kids ended up coming downstairs, and so you can hear music playing in the background. It's much later in the day. It's actually already like past noon, I think. And I'm getting lightheaded. I need to eat something. I ended up having an issue. So, if you guys recall, my work phone didn't really stop working, just the sound didn't work well. And so I was like, I'm going to use my regular phone. And then I ran out of storage space and I had to basically dump all of my photos from my phone onto my computer. So that took a long time. I started my morning pages. It was a whole thing. So now it's much later. I started at, I think it was like 9:43. So anyway, this is what my spread looks like. And what I did here is, like, on the edges, I've kind of gone back to that, putting washi on the edges. I do it for a handful of reasons. Number one, to use up my washi, because we all know if you start collecting washi, you get so much. Number two, because it looks pretty, right? It adds that decorative touch. And number three, because then I can tell what week I'm in. So I know that this was the first week of October. That was the second, the one I'm currently still in for scripting for tomorrow. And then this will be the third week. Okay, so I'll do the same thing for next week. And then for Halloween week, we'll do washi from Halloween. So those are the reasons why I do it. And then I also decided to use last year's washi from Cocoa Daisy for that. I was going to save this for November. I'm still planning on probably using it in November to use that roll up. But I just wanted a contrast. So I was like, well, I really like how this washi is foiled, because you can kind of see glimmers. Like when you put it in a certain light, you can see that pretty glimmer. But I want something that's very contrasting. So I figured the brown was perfect. So that's what I did there. And then also on some of the birds and then some of the stickers and the washi, there's blue on it. So it kind of pulls in a little bit of that blue. So this one I did green, if you guys recall. This one was more orangey, and I used a lot of pumpkins and red and orange colors. This one was all Cocoa Daisy, so still kind of orange and brown, but I wanted to just do a Cocoa Daisy themed week. So on Monday, we've got Thanksgiving dinner, so I don't have a lot of work here. I'm just going to do my morning routine, my Monday routine, which is my journaling and my blog transfer, and then my videos. And then I'm going to be cooking all day, so I don't have anything planned. I will have the new Cocoa Daisy Moss and Mirth subscription video posting on Monday. That's because today I ended up having my fall haul, and then tomorrow, Saturday, is my plan with me for Franklin, and then Sunday is this video. So I've got like 5 or 6 videos in a row. So Tuesday, I will be writing my blog. It's my blog writing day, and then I'm also going to film my November goals, which I finished yesterday. So I wrote them in my Cultivate What Matters power sheets, and then I simply filmed the video. It makes for a lot shorter video, which I appreciate, and I'm sure everybody else does as well. And I don't need those videos to be super long. Wednesday, it's pretty much, I was going to put professional development, and then I forgot. So it depends. If I feel like drawing or designing, I will maybe design some stickers. If not, because like right now our Canada Post is down, I can't send anything in the mail right now anyway, and my Etsy shop is closed down. I will also be doing the budget. So if I do not feel like doing stickers that day, I will instead use it to catch up, maybe read my morning pages, finish professional development. I've got lots of reading I want to do. I'm reading this book by Jonathan Haidt called The Happiness Hypothesis. I started it probably 2 months ago, and I haven't even read it at all. So I might work on that, do some reading. Thursday, I'm filming my plan with me for Franklin. That's pretty much all I have planned. Usually by Thursday, my motivation is out the window, and I'm just done. Okay, so video, and then I'll edit it. It's the only thing I could put on there is edit the video. And the same thing on Friday. Usually if I can film those 2 videos, Thursday, Friday is my Planner Perfect, and then edit, I consider that a success. Friday I'll also be doing makeup for karaoke. Friday is payday and takeout day. Saturday will be grocery shopping, and Sunday is reviews. So I will be doing my weekly reviews for professional and my personal, and that's pretty much it. And then those videos will be posting on the weekend. So this week is a quiet week. Don't have a lot going on, which I'm very thankful for. My husband goes back to work on Wednesday. So it depends if school is back in. We don't know. We're not going to know until pretty much the day before. Okay. So other than that, I really do, like I noticed some of this washi is lifting. Cocoa Daisy washi is not very sticky, just to let you know. So if you have that problem, just take a little bit of glue. You can either use a glue stick, you can use glue tape from Tombow or wherever you find it, and just put a little bit underneath the washi tape and it will stay. You just have to glue it down a little bit and it'll stay. So that's it for the weekly. And then because I did fast forward the entire thing, I decided why not go ahead and do the daily pages with you guys. Usually I do this like after my video is done, and now it saves me time because I don't have to go back and do it. So I did this again where I have a to-do list for the week. I like having that in my planner. And then I have a menu plan. So I do write my grocery list in a separate notebook. I've been using my field notes for that, which is on the third string of my TN. And then so I come here for the actual plan, and then I go to the other book for my actual menu list, like my grocery list. So I've really enjoyed having this. I might switch it back eventually. I don't know. It just depends if I grow tired of it or not. And then we have Monday. So the other thing of note is that I tried to use up almost all of my Cocoa Daisy stickers. I only have these ones left. I didn't use them. I tried using a whole bunch of die cuts as well, just because I don't want to have tons of these stickers laying around, right? So that's one of my goals. I'm trying that thing, using up my products. So I'm getting these kits, and I'm not going to save them. I'm not like, well, I like them so much, I'm going to save them, because if I get new stickers for next year, I'm not going to need them. But like what came in handy from last October, I did use a few of the boxes, and I used a few of the stickers from last year. So it was nice to have a few things, but I don't want to keep the majority of my monthly items. I want to be able to use them up. And in these books, I'm not going to throw these away. They are memories or keepsakes. If you guys recall, I think it was the last week or the week before, I discussed how I was using my month in review. So what I do is I go back to the monthly calendar, which is here at the beginning, and then I see what kinds of things we have going on. So if there was like a big memory, or if I took photos that month, and then I'll write down the memories here, because I sometimes look at the monthly calendar to jog my memory. I write down what happened and like pretty much the highlights, right, of the month. And then I'll go back, whatever day that was, I'll find the picture in my photos, because I'm a huge photo taker. I take tons of photos. And I will print it on my HP sprocket, and I'll use a tip-in from that month, which is also helping me use up my tip-ins, because we all know you get 12 a month. You know, it's hard to use them all up. I'll stick a photo on the back of one of them, and then I'll use regular tape, like clear tape, to stick it in the book whatever day that happened on. So say, for example, my kids had a dentist appointment and I took a picture, I would stick it in there, right? And I think that's a great way to keep photos and memories. It's like a memory keeper. I'm not going to throw these out because they're so beautiful. And just to be able to look back and like kind of go through, it's such a lovely experience. So I want my kids to be able to have those too. Yes, it's about me right now. And it's helping with, you know, just kind of like journaling and mental health and scripting how you want your day to go, which is also amazing, but then it's also pretty to look back on. So I don't throw mine out. I will be keeping them. They're just like a journal. I've got my journals down in my basement since I was 9 years old. Literally, the largest size Rubbermaid container you can buy, I have one of those. I can't remember, it's like 36 liters. One of them is completely filled with journals since I was 9. And so now I'm going to start collecting these. So anyway, I used up as many stickers as I could, and to make it also look aesthetically pleasing. I don't want to just like put stickers down willy-nilly. I like to decorate and make it look appropriate. And then what I do, because I know a lot of people will say like, what if you run out of room? I don't. It's just, you end up writing according to how much space you have. It's just something that you do, and maybe it takes practice, but I've been doing it for a while. So I just start scripting my day. Usually this will be like the morning and the early afternoon. This will be late afternoon and evening, depending on what we have going on. And I just kind of write around the sticker. So it looks really, really pretty once you have it written down. There's Wednesday, and I use the stickers just kind of, where I thought that they would look good. And then Saturday is one page, Sunday is one page. And of course, I don't use as many stickers here because I've only got one page. And then we have the second last week of October. So for an example, like here, right, I've got my scripting and I just simply write around the stickers and it looks good. It just depends what you have on the page, and that's it. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Let's put my book back in my planner. Oops, and my clip just fell out. Everything looks so good when I've got it in there. I keep this book on the second string, and right now my morning pages are out. I usually have that at the very back. I don't have it in here right now because I'm writing on them, but this is what my TN looks like, and we'll just stick this little clip right back in here. And I just have it sticking out the back, and then I've got my bow here at the front. All right, you guys, that is it for this video. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, please give it a thumbs up. If you are new, I would love if you would consider subscribing. Click on the bell notification button to receive notifications when I post new content to YouTube, and I will see you guys again next week. Bye.